Hello, Dwight Morrow High School alumni. My name is Randy Shumpert, class of 1972. Now, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone big time to ask that we all help and chip in to a fellow alumni who's in the class of 1970. His name is Wayne Purcell, and he's been called to pastor a small Christian church of about 40 people in Asheville, North Carolina, where he lives. Now, the backstory is going to take a couple minutes. I hope you kind of listen to it. But 2 years ago, my sister Brenda and I, class of 70, and I visited some family back in Greenville, South Carolina. And on our return home, we stopped in Asheville to visit Wayne at his home. And as we were leaving, Wayne prayed over to us in such an authentic way. I mean, it was amazing. Now, I remember Wayne as this fierce, scary-looking defensive end for the 1970 Raiders football team. And I especially remember him because it was this practice game in back of the stadium in that field where the varsity was playing against the JV, right? Practice game, right in back of Winton White Stadium. And Wayne gave me one of those big time and almost knocked me out. Anyway, today Wayne is an amazing Christian pastor. And who would have thought, right? So we talked about some of his challenges that he faces in his church. And over the past year, I've often thought about how I could contribute to his church. And frankly, the feeling just wouldn't go away, or the thought. And so it's because I believe that God wants us to find ways to glorify him through the gifts that he's given us. So whether it's through our treasure or our talent to give. So as a software engineer, I knew that I could build the church a much needed website, enhance their social media presence, and get the kids there some computers to work within the church. So back in the summer, this summer, I traveled back to Asheville to meet with some of the church members and to collect as much of the website content as I could, returned home to build it out. It's now live, right? And there's a link at the bottom of the screen where you can visit and see Wayne in video there. But as Wayne and I continue the conversation, I realize that it's a much bigger problem than building a website with online donations. Because the church sanctuary, it really looks very nice, but the building itself has some significant need of repair, both inside and outside. But if I can have some fun with this for a moment, right? I'm also helping Wayne because Wayne gives me credit as a sophomore for helping the seniors win that big Teaneck basketball game on their home court in that 1970 season. No, in all seriousness, as I've aged, I really kind of now understand what it means to glorify God. And this was something, frankly, I thought I could do. But Wayne is trying to build a church and a community, and it's a rough community. Last week, he sent me a text that says, and I'm quoting, "Sorry to send you my mess, but this is what I've inherited. However, I gladly accepted it with God's help." Now, we're all living in difficult economic and political times, and some of us are having more difficulty right now, perhaps, in maintaining our families and so on than others. I get that. I totally get it. But I'm asking you, Dwight Morrow, and local citizens of Englewood, to help out by donating whatever you can to this cause. So go to the church's website and click on that online button. It's up in the right-hand corner of the screen, and give what you can. But a lot is really needed. For donations under $250, you can use a bank record to reduce your federal taxable income. If your donation is between $250 and $500, the church will provide written acknowledgement of your donation. So please contribute to this effort and know that Wayne is praying for all of us.